So let's say that I liked this one here. The very first thing that you want to do is you want to make a note of the title of the page, right? So I'm actually going to pick up my pen, old school, and I'm going to write down the name, the title of this page that I like, which is VIP lead capture number 25. Number 20. I like number 25. And the share code for this, you can see, is 185.166-VIP LC for lead capture dash 25. Okay? See where it says that? So all I'm going to do, first step, is I'm going to take this, I'm going to take the share code, I'm going to highlight it, I'm going to right click, I'm going to copy it. Okay, now I have that share code. Now we have to go install it first. Let's go back to my back office here. I'm going to hover from any page, really, you can see the menu bar. Okay, so, but let's say if we were starting at the getting started page again, let me go back there and keep it simple. Okay, I'm going to hover over websites. Okay, and see in the first column here under web pages, this section, all the way at the bottom, the last option down here says my sharing codes. I'm going to click on that. There we go. See, I've installed some share codes on this training account. Pretty cool, right? It keeps a list of all the different share codes you've installed. Okay, so this is a new one. It says get content under this code. Click in here, right click, paste. There's the share code, 185.166-BIPLC-25. So I'm going to go ahead and submit that. I have now installed. It says code added right here in green. See that? Code added. So now, if I want to go see what the actual title, the way it shows up, what the title of this capture page is and what it looks like, then now that I've installed it, it added it here to this list of share codes, which is the content that's been shared with me. Any share code that you install gets listed here. And notice this where it says manage right next to the new share code, it says manage. That's clickable. Okay, so that's where you can open it up and see what pages are part of that share code. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's click on manage because I want to know what the title of this is officially. Right, so it opens it up and it says, hey, look, content available to me using share code 185.166-BIPLC-25. It looks like I have 3 web pages available. And the title is here. The title of the web page is VIP LCP number 25 with email in parentheses. Then the next one is the same thing, but it's email and name. I'll explain this in a second. The third one is email, phone, and name. Okay? If I want to see what these look like, let me explain the difference. It looks like there's 3 lead capture pages. The first one is only collecting an email in the offer of the capture page. The second one is collecting both email and their name. And the third version is collecting the email, their name, and their phone number for those of you that collect emails and phone numbers because you're on the phone calling back your prospects. If you want to do phone follow-up, you want to use this version, obviously, right? If I'm just internet marketing generating email leads, then I'm going to use this one, just the email. It's your preference. So now the next thing, what does this page look like really? I saw a thumbnail of it, but maybe it wasn't as clear, right? So if I want to see what it looks like now that I've installed it, I can click right here where it says view. Just remember the title of the page, VIP LCP number 25, right? So I'm going to click on view, and what happens is it takes me to the list of websites that I have installed in my system. And I'm going to look, and here it is right here actually. On this, your list, if you're totally brand new, is going to be short, right? This is my training count, so I only have a few pages I've installed, so the shared web pages list is fairly short, okay? But down here I can go down and find it. VIP LCP number 25. I want to see the one that captures just the email. This is this one right here. So I can go over here and click on test link, right? I'm going to click on test link. Now it takes me to this page. At the bottom of this page, it gives me a test link that I can just click on this and it'll open up that page so I can see the actual design live on the internet. Let's click on it. It's opening it up. Ooh, that's a nice page. I like that. I like that page. Don't hide from the truth. You can achieve your dreams. Here is the key. And then to get the key, they have to click. When they click, yes, I want the key to my dreams, fill out the form below. They pop in their email address. They click get your key, click. They click on that, and then they go to wherever you want to send them, right? When I hook up this page right now, part of the setup is it's going to ask me, hey, when people fill out this form, they call it a survey, when they fill out this page survey, where do you want to take them? And that's where you connect this to whatever presentation page you want, whatever offer you want, whether it's a Power Lead System offer. I'm going to use the Power, obviously, got to keep it generic. I'm going to plug this in to the presentation of the Power Lead System offer itself, and I'm going to send them there. But you can, I'll show you, you can send them wherever you want. You can, this is generic enough that you can use it for any program, any offer really. I mean, look at the headline. Don't hide from the truth. You can achieve your dreams. Here is the key. Get the key, right? They opt in, they go watch your presentation. That's the offer. That's the key, right? Pretty cool. So anyway, I love the way this looks. Let's go back now. I'm going to hit the back arrow. And now that we know the title and we have installed the page, now the one thing, let me show you the page again so I can explain this. Okay. Lead capture page, right? However, it is not by default connected to any email autoresponder follow-up series. Why? Because we don't know what you want to use this for. You can use it for whatever you want. However, if you already have an offer, a presentation, and a follow-up email campaign in this system that you want to use it for, you can hook it up to that. If you're going to be creating one later, you don't have to hook it up to any email autoresponder series, but you can still have it in your Power Lead System Autoresponder Contact Manager so that you can broadcast whenever you want, impromptu emails whenever you want to this whole list. Okay, and if you create an organized follow-up email campaign later, you can then come back and link it to this page then. Very, very easy. You can do whatever you want to do. I'm going to assume that I'm linking this to the Power Lead System presentation offer and the default designed for me Power Lead System opportunity email campaign, because you have that available as well. Okay, so we're going to keep it real simple. So anyway, now let's go ahead and do it. We've already installed the share code. We just have to make a copy of the page first so that we can connect it to whatever autoresponder we like. We can connect it and point people to the presentation that we want, right? We have to make a copy of this page first. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to hover over websites, and in the web pages column here, see where it says the third option from the top, it says copy web pages. I'm going to click on copy web page. It's going to open up that page where we copy a web page, right? So it says step number 1, I want to attract someone to, make sure it's set to this, become a prospect for whatever I want. That's where they're going to see this page. If you have it set up on the other one, which is only for the free lead system pages, then that's the only options of pages you're going to get on the list below, right? So we want to keep it here. Become a prospect for whatever I want. There we go. Now, number 2, very easy. Select the page that you want to copy, then scroll to the bottom and click the Make Me a Copy button. That's it, right? So we just have to find it. All right. So the very first section is sales funnels created for you. Well, this is not an entire sales funnel. It's just a shared page, right? So it's not in here. The second section says shared choices. Let's go on down alphabetical order. Remember, it's the VIP lead capture page. So we keep scrolling down, and there it is. VIP lead capture page number 25, email and name. That's not the one I want. VIP lead capture page number 25, email. That's the one I want, by Brian Bracken. He's the designer of a lot of these Power VIP pages. That's the one I want. So I'm going to go ahead and click here to make a copy of this page. Now that I've selected it, I'm going to go down to the bottom. You can see you can make a copy of any of our pages and make them your own and change them whatever you want. But I'm going to go to the bottom and I'm going to click here, make me a copy. Boom. Now it's going to open that up into the editing wizard. And this is where you make it your own. Okay, step number 1, titles for this page. Remember, we've gone through this in other lessons. The first title is for your own identification of this page in your back office list of pages. As you create more and more pages, you will see the importance of labeling them, giving them specific titles so that you know which page it is. Okay, so this one I'm going to call eyes. Let's just say I want to call this eyes, right? Eyes lead capture page 1, right? I'm going to call it eyes lead capture page 1. That's how I will know which page this is when I see the list of pages in my back office. When I see eyes lead capture page 1, I'm going to know it's this one, the one with the background picture of the girl with the eyes, right? You know what? There's another thing, something about the truth, right? Don't hide from the truth or something like that. I know the word truth is in the headline. I usually name it something obvious that's either in the headline or in the image of the page, right? Something obvious. In this one, I know that it has the word truth in the headline as a big hook of the offer. So I'm going to actually put in there eyes, the truth, because I know then which one it is. Okay, eyes, the truth. Because later, if I want, I can make another copy of this page and I can completely change whatever the headline says. Then I would call it eyes and then a couple of words to give me an idea of which headline it is. Okay, so for this one, I'm going to call it eyes, the truth, LCP1. I will easily know which page that is. Now, the second title is for the search engines and for the top of these tabs. See up here at the top of the tab, it says My Web Pages, PLS Share Codes. Whatever title tag, that's what this is technically, whatever title tag you put in here, that's what it's going to say up here. But it also gets seen by the algorithms that are on the search engine identifying the pages. So I'm going to use a keyword phrase, okay? So I'm going to name this proven home business. No, I'm gonna say proven profits, right? That's the eye catcher for the tab, proven profits. But then I'm gonna put a couple of keywords in here to help me in the search engine. Proven profits, Power Lead System. Remember, I'm making this offer to feed into the Power Lead System membership offer anyway. So whatever your program is, though, you would probably write the name of it in there if you want to be considered for listing on search engines when people go to this page. I am. So Proven Profits, Power Lead System, fast sales funnel. I'm just going to call it that for now. Okay. Proven Profits, Power Lead System, fast sales funnel. And the key to this step, the takeaway, the talking point is this is where you want to make sure you put in at least one of your main keywords for that page that you want to be found on from if people are searching for that keyword on the internet. Okay, put in that main keyword for your program, your offer, your product, whatever it is. Okay, step number 2. Now this is where we create on the fly a subdomain or a link that you will use where to promote this specific capture page. Okay, so now we know from the prior lesson that for this training account, I created the main domain. And once you create a main domain in Power Lead System, you can create an infinite, unlimited amount of subdomains for free to attach to your other pages, right? So if I was going to just drive cold paid traffic and I needed a link to give the traffic vendor to send the traffic to this capture page, what link would I create? Well, I can create a free one right here on the fly and attach it to the main domain, which is internetcashrocks.com, right? That'll be your main domain. So you select your main domain, you can see I have two different domain names on this training account. One was cryptocurrency related because that was an offer, right? So Crypto Freedom Today is one of the domains. The other one is more generic, make money on the internet style, and that is Internet Cash Rocks. So I'm going to select this one. You select whichever one. If you're totally brand new, you only have one in the system. That's all you need. Use that one. It's going to be automatic. If you have multiple domains, click on the arrow, choose the one that you want to use for this. I'm going to use this one. And now the subdomain, I'm going to call this truth. I like that word. It's easy. Truth.internetcashrocks.com, because the word truth is in the main headline of the offer, right? Cool. So I'm going to call it that. Truth.internetcashrocks.com. You put it right in here on this selection, and you're creating the link, the domain name, as you go. Pretty cool, right? So now, step number 3, the opt-in form. The opt-in form, right? Yes, you want this first checkbox checked. That means it's going to add the opt-in email leads to your Power Lead System Contact Manager. You have to do that. It's mandatory, right? Why use lead capture pages if you're not going to have it put in the Contact Manager? It just doesn't make sense. So make sure this is checked. Now we're going to assume that we're using this to resell Power Lead System itself, right? So I know that there's a Power Lead System follow-up campaign for that in here. So I'm going to check this box, send this Power Lead System PLS autoresponder. You have the option to leave it here, do not send in autoresponder campaign. If you just want to broadcast emails whenever you want to this list, but you don't want or you don't have yet a set of follow-up messages ready to go, then you just leave it here. Let the leads go into your Contact Manager, and this gives you the ability where you can broadcast an email whenever you want anyway. It just doesn't put any set campaign follow-up letters attached to it, okay? But we do. So if you do have a campaign that's already in your system and you know the name of it, then click on this arrow. It's going to open up your choices. Now I'm going to go down and I'm going to pick the default. Everybody has this. You have this too. The default PLS Opportunity Campaign. See that? PLS Opportunity Campaign, 14 messages by Power Lead System. This is default. It's already coded to you, the links, okay? So you're safe to use this one. I use this as a default all the time. Even if I want to broadcast my own daily email, I pick this one for Power Lead System offers. Okay, so I'm going to pick that one. So now you see I have it here. Now, a little more intermediate skill is those of you that already have your own Aweber autoresponder or GetResponse autoresponder. If you don't have to, but if you want to connect this lead capture page to the Power Lead System autoresponder and have them put into your Aweber or GetResponse autoresponder as well, then this walks you through. Just follow the procedure here, and it walks you through the process of linking it up to your Aweber or to your GetResponse. Just walk through. It's real easy. It'll link up to your Aweber. It'll then have you log in to your independent autoresponder, whichever Aweber or GetResponse. It'll automatically log you in through the API, right? And then it'll bring up all your lists. They'll be listed here. You just pick the one that you want to put them in, okay? But if you're brand new, you do not need this. And if you don't have Aweber or GetResponse, you do not need this. Just keep the Power Lead System default autoresponder, right? It's your own autoresponder. It's an independent email autoresponder that you can attach to any of your own lead capture pages. They're being used on your own domain name. This is your own system. Okay, a lot of people get that confused and think this is a BizOp. No. People from all over the place from different programs and companies use Power Lead System as an autoresponder and with the lead capture pages. Okay, and Power Lead System is a service provider. It is an independent email autoresponder, just like Aweber, just like GetResponse, that you can use instead of them or in addition to them. Either way, you have the option. Okay, but it is your own, so it's safe to use. Anyway, that's how you do that. So I picked the PLS Opportunity Campaign email, 14 messages campaign is right there. I'm good to go. right? So now I've connected my email autoresponder messages to it. Now step number 4 right here says, hey, so if this is using a survey, if it's an opt-in form, which it is, it's a lead capture page, opt-in page, right? Where do you want them to go after they log in? After they opt in, what presentation page do you want them to go to? Or do you want to send them to your Facebook, or to your blog, or to your YouTube video channel, or to your Twitter account? You can send them anywhere you want, okay? So anyway, let's keep it simple. Let's say I have a link to a presentation page that I want to send them to, right? Any link can go in here. To make this brutally simple, I'm going to click on this option, another website, and whatever link, notice they already give you the http://. You don't have to type, and in fact, do not have it in this box again. You don't need it twice, okay? So just start with the www, or if it's a subdomain like mine, right? So I want to send people to, what is this? Internet Cash Rocks. Well, no, wait a minute. The video page, right? So I want to send people to the sales presentation page, video.internetcashrocks right here, .com. Okay? That's it. Whatever link you put in this box, that's where they're going to go after they opt in. So you can use this lead capture page to sell anything, because it's just a generic capture page. When you capture the lead, it sends them to whatever presentation you want, and you put that in here. Pretty cool, right? All right. So now I'm going to put in here the truth, because that kind of matches the headline. A little description for the search engines, right? The truth, right? Quick and easy internet business system for beginners is the fastest way to make money from home. See that keyword phrase? Okay. The truth, quick and easy internet business system for beginners is the fastest way to make money from home using the internet, right? With Power Lead System, you can build cash from scratch. Okay? So let's just say very quickly, that's what I wanted to say. Now, when this page, when you share this link directly on Facebook, or when the search engine indexes it, and you're on the search engine, like a Google search results for something, it's going to bring up the title that we gave the page, and it's going to bring up this description, and it's going to find it for the keywords that we select, that we tell it here, okay? So notice the format. The description reads like a little ad, right? Just briefly, 140, 250 characters or whatever. You can kind of model my flow. Make sure you get a couple of your main keywords that you want in here. I have the name of the system, Power Lead System, Internet Business System, beginners, make money from home is in there, right? All of those keywords are already in the description, but it's in a narrative story form like an ad. It reads like an ad. Easy for the eye to read, right? Here in the keywords, you just put it in keyword list format. Let me show you. So whatever your keyword or keyword phrase is, you just type it. Let's start with Power Lead System, right? The most obvious one. When you're done with your keyword or your keyword phrase, which this is, 3 words, Power Lead System, then you do comma space. And now let's say PLS comma space, right? Power Lead System Review. Oops, review, comma space. Make money from home, comma space. Make money online, comma space. Let's say if we wanted this keyword phrase just as a sample, network marketing training, comma space. Or online marketing for newbies, comma space. Beginners training internet marketing, comma space. Right? So you put your keywords at your name, right? Put in your name. First name, last name, comma space. Get listed on the internet for stuff. All right, so that's the description. That's the keywords. Pretty much done with the setup. Let's review again. Step 1 was the title, so I can see it in my back office. Then the title so that the search engines can index it. Step 2 was creating a free subdomain. We called it truth.internetcashrocks.com, right? Step 3 was attaching it to our email autoresponder and follow-up campaign. Right here was default in the system, okay? Step 4 was what presentation page do you want them to go to after they opt in as a lead, right? We put in our link here, okay? Step 5 was the search engine stuff, the description and the keywords. Save changes to web page. Now, the background, I want to leave it the way it is. So I'm going to leave this alone. I'm going to click on submit. All right, so now it opens it up in the editor. That pretty page. Cool, right? Edit the sales page. So this is where you come to change any of the words that you want that are changeable. Notice this is a highly graphic design. There's no words that we can just click and type over to change anything here. So if you wanted to change any of the words inside of this page, it would be a little intermediate, not so difficult, that's common sense. You would have to go into the source code of this page and find the words that you want to change and change them there, and then come back here. Now, I'm not going to do it. I'm going to show you where it's at though. The way you would do it is in the top left hand corner, see this little box, it says source. That's where you can open this up in source code format, not in the visual format that you see here. Okay, so if there were some words that we wanted to change, we'd have to find them in the source code. But it's kind of easy. You just click on source code and there it is, right? A lot of the matrix googly gook, right? But you go down here and you can kind of find, you can go through here and there's a lot of stuff you don't want to mess with, but we're just looking for the headline. For example, like right here, right? It says right here, it says, you can achieve your dreams. Here is the key, right? That is that pop-up little. So if you wanted to have that say something different than you can achieve your dreams, here is the key, you would change it and make it say whatever you wanted to say, but do not change anything else or you blow it up, you mess it up. So don't mess this up. Don't mess with it is what I'm saying. It's generic, just use it as is. But those of you that have a little more intermediate skill and you won't mess anything else up in here, you can pick the phrases, right, that you want to change and you can change them. Have it say whatever you want. Just don't change anything else. And then click source again and it brings you back to the visual and save it. Okay, let's see if I can find something else just really quick that stands out that we can change, because it's only fill out the form, fill out the below form, right? Well, I don't like to say it that way, right? Fill out the below form. I say it, fill out the form below, right? So let's say this is something I can change because this is what it says on one of those buttons, fill out the below form. I don't like to say it. So let's say I wanted to change just to play, right? So fill out the form below. If you would say it that way, just type it that way and then you're done, right? So that's how you do that. Notice I didn't change anything else. Now I'm going to go back here and see if I find the main headline anywhere. I don't see it anywhere else. So maybe the main headline is just an image too. There's no words like that content that you can change in the main headline, just other stuff. Yeah, it must be just, yep. I'm looking and no, everything else is just code. Some pages, there's more stuff you can change. Other pages like this one, you can't really change much. Here's the copyright section at the very bottom. Let me give you another example, right? So right here you can see there's like code, right? A bunch of code, but then it says copyright 2018, all rights reserved. Well, I know that's text that you can change. You know, you can put your own name here and copyright it to your name. For example, so I'm going to click here on the words copyright, the name of, let's say you have the name of your company or your name, right? Copyright Simple Freedom Media LLC, right? 2018. All rights reserved. See? Pretty cool stuff you can do. You just find where it's an obvious, obvious text that was in the code and just type whatever you want instead of it And don't change anything else. Nothing else. Okay? Let me see. I'm just looking to see if I see any of the words of the headline, or if that entire headline is just an image. It looks like it's just all an image, because I don't see it. It's just code, and I'm not a coder, so I'm not going to mess with it. There we go. Nope, nothing. That's it. That's all we can change. So I showed you everything that we can change text-wise on that form, and that's about it. So I'm going to click on source again, and it takes me back here. Okay, and so I'm pretty much done with any of the editing to make it my own. I'm going to leave it alone, save changes, and move to the next step right here. So it's done, guys. We're done, and it's live on the internet. Okay, so your web page is done. You can review. Your new web page is online. View your web page by clicking here. If you see something amiss that you want to come back and edit, you can click on Edit here, and it'll open up the editing section again. Want to check out our new page? Let's go check it out. So click on View. Notice there's a couple of things that I want you to notice. Okay, right here, the link. This is not the default link that it was before when we were just checking it out. This is your new live page, because the subdomain is the one we created, truth.internetcashrocks.com. Pretty cool, right? The headline, don't hide from the truth. You can achieve your dreams. Here is the key. Get the key. I don't think on this video you're going to be able to see it, but I can faintly see the font of the copyright, and it did include my change. I could see it says copyright, Simple Freedom Media LLC, 2018, all rights reserved. Just said it's very hard to read with the contrast. If I wanted that to be legible, I would have to figure out the coding to make it either white or yellow or gold or something that you can see more here. Okay, but anyway, there it is. Looks cool, right? Now, when they click here, remember that one part that we changed? When they click here, see, remember, yes, I want the key to my dreams. Fill out the form below. Remember that used to say fill out the below form, right? And we changed it. So those are parts that you can change, and we changed them. So there we go. Now, I want to make sure that this page is sending leads to the presentation that I picked for it. So I'm going to opt myself in to the page and see where it takes me to make sure that it's linked up correctly. Okay? So right here where it says email address, I'm going to pop in my email address. Get your key, click. I'm going to click. So now we have to put in the anti-fake robotic traffic thing, MGRS, submit. And yeah, it took me right to the link that I put in there. It's not the right presentation page because I guess I have not set up the subdomain in this training system yet, but it is the link. Remember, I wrote in video.internetcashrocks.com. I just have not assigned this subdomain to the presentation page, but it did take it to the right spot, video.internetcashrocks.com, and it brings up this page. Obviously, I would not send them to a capture page. So what do you say we fix that? We're still here. Let's fix that link so that it sends it to the presentation page. Okay, I'm going to do that right now so you can see. But for all intents and purposes, we are done. This is exactly how to set up any new Sharecode lead capture page in your own system. You install the Sharecode, you make a copy of the page, and through the setup process, you create your own subdomain link for it. You choose which email campaign to link it to, and you set up which presentation page to take the opt-ins to after they opt in, and you're done. Okay, we did it. You're done. Just review the video, watch this step-by-step process again, and you can install any design Sharecode you want, edit it, make it your own, and send people to whatever offer you want to sell on the internet with these awesome designs. Okay, so for this part, the main coaching for tonight, as they say in Hollywood, it's a wrap. We're done. What I'm going to do now as a bonus is I'm going to show you how to take a subdomain that you've created and attach it to whatever page you want it to. And then we're going to come back and recheck this page. Let me write down my domain so that we can check and make sure that it's taking them to a presentation. So it's truth.internetcachrocks.com. That's the link of the capture page. Okay, so let's go back to our back office and play around here. So I'm going to go back to the Getting Started page. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my domains and subdomains and try to assign that subdomain to a presentation page that's already in my system, the default one. Okay, watch this. So I'm going to go to hover over websites. Then over here on domains, I'm going to go in the domain column and click on Manage Subdomains, the second option, because I know I've created that subdomain, I just didn't assign it to anything. Okay, so anyway, I'm going to go down here. If you scroll to the bottom, I'm not creating a new subdomain, I'm managing an existing one. And the one that I want to manage is the very, where is it? Is it even in here? It's got to be video.internetcachrocks.com. Oh, look at that. I haven't even created that in the system. I started to, but I didn't. Okay, cool. So it's going to be even better. So let's create it. I'm going to create one, video.internetcachrocks.com. Why? Because it's cool to have a nice, easy, clean link that goes directly to your presentation, not a capture page. Why? Because when somebody I know has already opted in, they're already in my email list, maybe they go, hey, where's that link to your video again? I want to have a nice clean link that takes them straight to the video because I know they've already opted into my capture page, so I don't have to give them that anymore. Okay, that's the reason. So video.internetcachrocks.com, I'm going to create the new subdomain here. Boom. Now, I'm going to click the very first option. It says click here to use an existing web page from your library of web pages, right? To assign this subdomain to. So I'm going to click there. Now look at what it does. It opens up this page where you get to pick a page from your back office and link it to the subdomain. The subdomain is already selected in step number 1. It says choose which domain to set up. Well, I'm working with this one now, video.internetcachrocks.com. Right? Step number 2, make sure it says this, become a prospect for whatever I want. Okay. Step number 3, choose a page below that website visitors will view. I'm going to choose my default presentation for Power Lead System. Okay, I'm going to find it down there. I'll show you. Step number 4, click the Save My Choice button at the top or bottom of the list. This one right here, right? And then that's it. So let's go down and find the page that I want. So I want it to be the default Power Lead System presentation page. Okay, so it's not in these sales funnels. It's not any of these shared choices. Here's all the whatever Hangouts, whatever share codes you've installed. This is the list of those pages here. So that's not the one that I want to use. Now, here we have the Power Lead System lead capture pages. So obviously, it's not those, but I did want to show you that they're here. And here is lead capture pages for any company, right? Generic lead capture pages already built into your system. But again, that's not what I want to use for this one. I'm looking for the presentation. Viral lead capture pages, viral reports, that's not the one that I want. Lead Lightning lead capture pages, that's not the one that I want. Now this one here, bypass lead capture pages. So these are pages, these are presentation pages that bypass the lead capture. So it's one of these. It's not the Lead Lightning sales page. That's not the one I want. Lead Lightning sales page number 2. That's not it. Lead Lightning checkout page, the order page. That's not the one I want now. PLS checkout page. That's not the one I want for this. PLS Hangouts. Redirect to a main outside web page. Report download page. That's not it. Report funnel. That's not it. All right, I'm getting close. Sales page. This one right here. Sales page, SPA, sales page, sales page. This is the one that you want. This is the one that I want because this is the Power Lead System default sales page. Okay? So that's what I want. So I'm going to bubble that in, use this one. Now I'm just going to go to the bottom. I'm going to go to the bottom, save my choice, setup complete. Congratulations, you have successfully set up video.internetcashrocks.com. Okay? If you want to test it, click it. So you just click that link, it opens up in a new window. Yep, that's the one. That is the default presentation that I want.
You're about to
There you go. That's it. Okay? That's the default presentation that I want that link to go to. So now that I've connected it, let's go back and check that new capture page again and make sure that when I opt in, this time it takes me to the real presentation page. This one, because that's what I wanted to do. So anyway, notice the link up here. It is the one I just set up, video.internetcashrocks.com. See how you can do that? Now you learned that too in this coaching session. All right, so now let's go back to our capture page. That is truth.internetcashrocks.com. Here it is. There's the lead capture page, all purty and everything. We're going to click on the button to opt in, right? We're going to put our email in here again, right? We're going to click the button. We're going to pop in this code, PFBV, submit. It's telling me, okay, it already knows. It appears that you may have already received this email campaign. You've already opted into this page. I did about 10 minutes ago, remember? So it knows that I did. Would you like the email campaign resent to you? No. Just continue to the tour, right? So now it's going to take me, and there it is. Boom, perfect.
You're about to
What page did it take me to? The one that I told it to, video.internetcashrocks.com. See? So that lead capture page from a free share code of a professional design, I just showed you how to install the share code, copy the page, edit it, point it to whatever presentation you want, connect it to your own autoresponder messages, and when I opted into it, it took me to the link that I told it to take me to. It's totally and completely ready for traffic. So that offer is ready for traffic. Let's go back to that offer, truth.internetcashrocks.com. Looks like this. If I want to go buy traffic for this link right now, all I have to do is copy this link, truth.internetcashrocks.com, right? Copy it and go to wherever I want to buy traffic. Let's say I wanted to buy traffic at dfysolos.com. Done for you, solo traffic sent directly to your capture page, right? So if I wanted to buy traffic from this source, let me pause the video.
So you just
Right, from this source, all I have to do is come here, click to order whatever amount of traffic I want to order, right? 200 clicks, 5,000 clicks, whatever, right? Whatever your budget allows, you can order traffic. And when they say, okay, great, you've ordered the traffic, which link do you want us to send that traffic to? Very easy. I just tell them, send it to truth.internetcashrocks.com. And when I do that, that traffic is going to be landing on this offer. That is how to do it, my friend. So anyway, again, if you want to go slower, rewind, watch this video a couple of times,